It's a Buzz production. Who am I? I play a crucial role on Earth, and some people even claim that if I got extinct, humanity would as well. My population has declined recently, and I'm currently really worried I'll die out soon as well. I help make flowers reproduce, and I've had a very long, stagey, mutualistic relationship with flowers. I have a fuzzy Velcro-like body that helps me transfer pollen. This simple mechanism is what is directly responsible for the production of 70% of fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. Yum! I make your peanut butter sandwich taste better. If you haven't guessed already, I'm a bee. A bumblebee. My name's Harold, and I'm a buff-tailed, short-tongued bumblebee. I'm from the species Bomba terrestris. It's only recently that I've started to hang around my specialist long-tongued friends because now I forage on the same flower as them. I feel so cool because now I'm intruding onto their territory and I can take over all their food. The weather is getting pretty hot up here, and the plants are flowering earlier than expected, meaning there's more food for me and my friends. My tongue has always been short, but what's more crazy is that my long-tongued bumblebee friends have short tongues now. So cool! But why? So how does my friend's tongue become the same length as mine all of a sudden? Apparently, tongue shrinking may propose that bees may have entered an evolutionary bottleneck, causing rapid changes in traits to occur. Plants, depending on my friends, will receive less effective pollination services. Oh no! It is only just recently that the extremely rapid evolution has been documented and that my long-tongued friends' communities are decreasing. However, no one knows about the effects on flowers and how sensitive some plant species are to changes in our behavior. What happens if we die out? If this trend continues, entire food chains and webs may be at risk. It will threaten fruit yields. Fewer bees means fewer nuts, fruits, and vegetables, which could mean declining livestock and ultimately less milk, cheese, eggs, and meat production. Looking for a morning buzz, humans? Well, guess what? We pollinate coffee, whose seeds humans grind. We'll count that out too. When we die, your diets will consist of mostly corn, wheat, and rice, because they are wind pollinated. Oh, and did I forget to mention, like your clothes, cotton would decline. So forget those blue jeans, that pink towel, and that favourite cotton singlet. I came from British Isles a few years ago and I currently live in Tasmania, just under Mount Ossa. My friends back in UK are similar to myself. They forage on the same flower, Rhododendron ponticum. It was only just recently naturalised in Tasmania. That's because we brought it in. But shh, don't tell anyone. I have co-evolved to better suit this environment, and I'm feeling like a changed man. What I really want to know is, do my friends back in the UK have the same tongue length as me, and does our favourite flower, the Rhododendron ponticum, have the same measured characteristics in both the UK and Australia? Well, I hope so. I will set up traps with sugary substances within them, maybe like honey or something. Try and trap my bumblebee enemy fake friends, and then I'll take them back to the laboratory, cure them using boracic acid, and measure their tongues using a normal ruler, and record it on my data analysis program. Every time I take the traps back to the lab, I'll make sure that A. I take a flower specimen of Rhododendron ponticum and I measure their still and their petals. I'll make sure I record the temperature by looking at my thermometers that I've set up, surrounded by the Stevison screen so it doesn't affect my study, the wind, or the scorching sun. Once I've gathered a lot of bee samples and flowering samples in both locations, I'll compare using a data analysis program. This study will take forever, around 2 years. Hopefully I don't kill myself in the process of killing my enemies. With these results, you scientists and Einsteins out there can have a better understanding into the decline of our mutualistic relationship and how we can be resilient to change. The changes may be due to climate change, meaning that our pollination partnership with our plants will also decline. When our plants die out, we will die out as well, because we'll have nothing to pollinate. I'm going to cry. Dying is not an option. Please help us by maybe setting up nesting habitats, not using pesticides. Oh, I hate those. In order for us to survive. Let me do this study so I can at least investigate what their effect is, and we can think of strategies to make us survive. The end of the beginning. Buzz production.